This is CTV News at 5 for Wednesday, April 1st. Thanks for joining us today. And first at 5, the latest from a trial for a Kitchener man who is accused in a triple stabbing back in 2022. A judge held off today on a verdict for 34-year-old Dylan Moreira. Now, the judge ruled that it has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Moreira committed second-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder, but is holding off on a finding of guilt after Moreira's defense said they will be asking to have him found not criminally responsible due to mental illness. The attack happened in the Moreira family home back in November 2022. Moreira fatally stabbed his girlfriend and seriously injured his girlfriend's 7-year-old daughter and his mother. Moreira remains in police custody. His next hearing is set for April 24th. In Brantford, a daughter testified against her elderly mother in a second-degree murder trial. 81-year-old Elfgard Outred is accused of killing her husband, Gordon Outred, at their Brant County home in 2022. Today, court heard from Elfgard's daughter, who visited her mother in custody. CTV's Alexandra Hollick has details now from the Brantford courthouse.
On day 3 of her second-degree murder trial, elderly Elfgard Outred stared blankly at the screen in front of her as her daughter, Rita Hulaman, appeared over Zoom. An agreed statement of facts revealed the 61-year-old visited her mother at a women's prison in Milton on July 31st, 2024, 3 weeks after Elfgard was arrested and charged with second-degree murder in the 2022 death of her husband, Gordon Outred. During their visit, Hulaman told the court she asked Elfgard how she was doing. Suddenly, she said Elfgard told her she was, quote, tired of Gordon's drinking, and he hit her, and she was fed up, and she went to the garage and got a hammer and came and hit him. During cross-examination, Hulaman also told the court her mother is a quiet woman, but knows her to be an angry person, saying Elfgard abused her when she was a child. Justice Aubrey Hilliard told the jury not to conclude that Elfgard Outred is a bad person based on her daughter's claims of abuse, reminding them that they are trying her for the offense of second-degree murder and not her past behavior. Alexandra Hollick, CTV News, Brantford.
3 people, including a Cambridge resident, were killed and 2 others badly injured in a crash south of Woodstock yesterday. An SUV and a transport truck collided at Highway 59 and Quaker Street. This is in Norwich Township. Now, the driver of the SUV, a 39-year-old from Cambridge, along with 2 other people in that vehicle, a 13-year-old and 17-year-old from Tilsonburg, were all pronounced dead on scene. 2 other passengers were taken to the hospital with serious, life-threatening injuries. There's no word on the cause. Police continuing to investigate that crash. All right, time now for our first look at the weather. Leighanne standing by at the weather wall with more. I kind of feel like this is an overused phrase, Leighanne, but it was one of those days where the weather didn't seem like it knew what it wanted to do.
It really didn't, Tony, and you could tell temperatures really took a tumble, especially compared to what we saw yesterday, that daytime high of 20 degrees. Well, today we were hovering just around the freezing mark for most of the day. So it's pretty drastic changes and quite the roller coaster of conditions as well, because we saw pretty cloudy, dreary skies. You likely maybe noticed some rainfall depending on which area you're joining us from. But yeah, not the nicest spring day and not the nicest way to enter a new month either. Of course, today, April 1st, currently sitting at 3 degrees in Waterloo region, light winds out of the north-northeast. You can see that system to the extreme southwest that is slowly starting to push its way through southwestern Ontario. That is going to be affecting us here in Waterloo region as we get into the day tomorrow. So we'll break that all down coming up in the full forecast.
All right, live look outside right now at our tower camera toward Waterloo. Yeah, a little bit cloudy, some bursts of sunshine at times. I just saw the sun outside our studios here in Kitchener's Deer Ridge area just a little while ago, but lots of cloud overhead. And we'll have that full forecast coming up a little bit later. And here's what you need to know. An exceptional Easter egg hunt happening at the St. Jacobs Farmers Market this weekend. Explore the farmyard for eggs with hunts happening at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. on Saturday. And the Easter Bunny is going to make a special appearance, so go check that out at St. Jacobs this weekend. Back in a moment. An antiques store that closed its doors last month is operating again under new ownership and a new name. The former St. Jacobs Antiques Market on King Street North paused all of its sales back on March 1st, citing financial challenges after the store's bank account was frozen. At the time, the owner said paying vendors was a priority and that the doors would be shut until the issues were resolved. CTV News was told the business was going through restructuring and renegotiation. Well, today, St. Jacob's Antiques Mall opened in the same location. New ownership, but many of the same vendors as before.
I just love it. The books, I've been selling books for 20 years, 25 years, and doing the antique mall. When we learned that it was going to be not going forward, my partner Nicole and I said, you know what, we gotta step in and see what we can do. So we just, for ourselves and also for all the other vendors and for the customers, we said we got to get this thing, we got to keep it going.
And the owner telling us while it is the same location, the mall is a completely new company. Colton Weens brings us more details on this change tonight at 6. All right, next we turn to the OHL playoffs. The Kitchener Rangers were looking to take a commanding lead last night in their first round series against the Spirit in Saginaw. Now, they were up 2-0 heading into Game 3 last night, and this one would need overtime to settle.
And a bouncing puck that Barnes has to come back and get before there's an icing call, or there is no icing as a result. Humphreys in front, tries to lay that one down. Romano for Bilecki, takes a shot, pad save, they score on the rebound. Romano crosses the crease, and the Rangers in overtime secure a 3-0 series advantage.
Luca Romano giving the Kitchener Rangers the Game 3 win just over 6.5 minutes into OT. Gabe Sherratt, Alexander Bilecki, Matthew Andonovski with the other markers for the Rangers. So Kitchener now has a 3-0 lead in that best-of-7 series. They're just one win away from advancing to the next round. And Game 4 is tomorrow night in Saginaw. And let's head now to another game that would take OT to decide last night over in the Eastern Conference.
Here a check, clears it back, gets it up to Mel Holmstrom. Shot, rebound, and they scored.
Yeah, tell me that's the Sudbury announcer without telling me that's the Sudbury announcer. Very underwhelming announcement of that overtime thrilling victory for the Brantford Bulldogs. They're now just one win away from advancing, 6-5 in OT over Sudbury in Game 3. Bulldogs have got a 3-0 lead in that series. Game 4 tomorrow night in Sudbury.
Here come the Spitfires looking for the first one. Lane opening up here, fired in there, they score. Tipped home.
And at the Sleeman Center in Guelph last night, the Windsor Spitfires scored first and went on to beat the Storm 2-1. Windsor now leads that series 3-0, so the Storm have been pushed to the brink of elimination. It's do or die tomorrow night in Guelph. Well, still ahead on CTV News at 5, getting in the game. Ashley and Leighanne are heading to the Kitchener-Waterloo Gymnastics Club to learn a little bit more about their programs and to give it a try themselves. Stay tuned for that next. But here's what you need to know. Downtown Cambridge's annual Easter egg hunt returns this weekend. You can pick up a map at Encore Threads and Treasures and enjoy some sweet stops at more than 30 participating businesses. And this egg hunt runs from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Saturday. Well, Leanne's back now with our 5-day forecast. And Leighanne, I was keeping an eye on this because, as you know, tomorrow I'm heading out of town for the Easter long weekend. And everywhere you look, when you look ahead to the long weekend, it looks like there's a lot of rain on the way. So kind of nice to get a little bit of a break from that today. Yeah,
exactly. I know in the commercial, you were just talking about your lovely Easter ham dinner that you're going to be having.
Sunday night.
I, for one, am feeling a little bit jealous, I think. That sounds delicious.
Typically, in the past few years, I haven't gone back home for Easter, but just made the plans to this year, and Mom's going to have a big ham supper on Sunday night.
Well, I think it's probably going to be exactly what the doctor ordered, because you're going to be having that indoors likely with all this rain that's on the way. If anyone has any Easter weekend plans, likely going to be doing the same. I know this is that time of year where we could be maybe barbecuing for Easter or hiding inside.
We've done it in the past, believe it or not. We've had Easters in the Ottawa Valley where we've eaten dinner outside. Not so much this year, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Things could change depending on where this system lands and if temperatures rise like they're supposed to. But we are on the spring roller coaster. It is something that we've been seeing over the past couple of weeks as we take a live look outside this hour over Waterloo region. A little bit of cloud cover. Tony mentioned earlier the sun was trying to peek through this afternoon. I didn't get a chance to see that, but I believe it because the weather just doesn't know what it wants to do this week at all. It comes in the form of temperature swings left, right, and center. Yesterday, we actually topped out with a daytime high of 20 degrees. Today, we just hovered the freezing mark for most of the day. Our high was 10 degrees, but it came around 1 o'clock this morning, and temperatures just fell ever since then. So not quite what we're used to seeing. Usually we're sitting around 8, but again, keep in mind, we did spend most of the day just hovering that freezing mark. Right now, we're sitting at 3 degrees in Waterloo region. It is feeling a little bit cooler when you do factor in the wind chill, feeling closer to the minuses this hour, feeling like -6 along the south shores of Lake Huron, feeling like -3 in the city of Hamilton right now. Many communities just hovering that freezing mark for most of the day. It did feel a little bit more like a winter or fall day out there as opposed to a spring day. Overnight tonight, 0 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the northeast, gusting upwards of about 20 kilometers an hour. They pick up to gusts of about 40 kilometers an hour through the day tomorrow. Temperatures rise to just 5 degrees, so not as mild as what we've seen over the past little bit when we've seen this rainfall, but we're going to talk all about that once we get into the 5-day forecast. Okay, as we get into the evening hours tonight, we're seeing a little bit of cloud cover build before that pushes out, making way for this next system that you're going to see south of the border creep up towards the extreme southwest. The Windsor area getting hit first around 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. You'll likely see some showers, heavier pockets of rain at times, and embedded thunder showers too. Now, as you can see, Thursday afternoon right here in Waterloo region, north of Waterloo region 2, looking like this model is showing us some freezing drizzle at this point. So we're really going to have to see how this system plays out, but it could bring heavy rainfall at times and shouldn't be a complete washout, but just be prepared for those pockets of rain on and off. Okay, as we look at the 5-day forecast, the wet weather continues through the back half of the week. 21 degrees, though, is what temperatures rise to on Friday, and then you can get an early look at your Easter weekend forecast there. We'll break all that down coming up at 6, but for now, we're going to check out a little indoor activity that you could try out this spring. Ashley and I went to gymnastics for this week's Getting in the Game.
All right, we are at KW Gymnastics learning all about the sport today, and we have Coach Stacey and, of course, Leighanne joining us today. Stacey, thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Tell us a little bit about gymnastics. There's a lot of disciplines within that one sport.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we offer recreational gymnastics. We also have a men's competitive and a women's competitive program, and we also do adaptive programming. So there's a lot going on here.
Okay, and we're going to learn some of those skills today. Do you think we can handle it?
I think you can.
Okay, let's go give it a try.
Let's do it. Let's give it a go.
Okay, we are starting by learning the beam. We have Jules here, who's a pro, who is going to help us out a little bit as well. Stacey, what skill are we going to learn on the beam today?
So we're going to learn a handstand today. So Jules is going to start in a lunge, and she's going to reach forwards towards the beam. She's going to do a little kick up, get her toes to connect, come back down, and land in a lunge.
Okay.
Now, she makes it look easy.
Yes.
But we're going to give it a go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my first time on the beam, so these guys are being awfully nice to me, and I'm doing a modified needle kick handstand. Okay, we're gonna give it a go, so coach me through it, Coach.
All right, so you're gonna reach your hands forwards, butterfly your hands, lift that back leg up, and then come on back to standing and end in that lunge. Very nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, my turn. We're going to try to aim for the full handstand, but I've realized just how narrow this beam is, and it's really hard. Stacey, walk me through it.
All right, you're going to start in that lunge. Get those arms ready to go. Lean forwards, kick up, and come straight down. There it is. Nice.
Okay, now within gymnastics, there's a ton of different disciplines, and some are geared towards the men's team, some are geared towards the women's team, and what we're going to learn is a discipline used by the men's team on the rings behind us. Mason's giving us a little demonstration behind us. Coach Stacey, just tell us a little bit about what he's doing.
So right now he's working on his cross support. So this is one that requires a lot of strength. It's a lot harder than it looks. So we're going to give this one a try.
All right, let's do it. Okay, Mason gave us some tips on how to do this, and Stacey, you're going to kind of walk me through as I jump up and try to hold myself up here. So kind of just give a little hop and then go for it?
Yeah, you're going to push down on the rings, bring in tight to your body, and squeeze everything.
All right, let's give it a go.
Nice!
Woo! It's hard, I'm shaking.
Great work.
Thank you.
Now, I'm a little bit sore. I played a bit of hockey over the weekend, so my body's a little sore. We're doing a modified version for me, but it's also great for folks out there who maybe haven't done this before and might need a bit of an extra hand.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Leighanne made that look good. Mason made that look easy. I don't know how I'm going to make this look, but let's give it a go. Ooh. So Coach Stace, what am I doing wrong?
You're just going to have to pull your arms in as tight as you can and squeeze. Yeah, right into your sides, just like that. You got it. Good work.
That's a bit tricky. You guys made that look so easy.
Okay, we're moving on to learn a little bit on the floor today now, and we're going to do a couple of different things, but as you saw Mason and Jules just do cartwheels, that's what we're going to learn, and we're going to learn the basics.
Absolutely.
We're going to start with a modified version for me, as we've learned today. That is where I am set to be.
Okay, so what do we do?
All right, so you're going to come over here. We're going to start in our lunge.
Okay.
Just on this side of the box. So you can go ahead and do that. What we're gonna try is putting our hands down so that our fingertips are pointing towards the end.
Okay.
And just kick your legs over to the other side.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Nice. Okay.
All right, now to make it just a bit trickier, we're gonna try doing a cartwheel over the box.
Okay.
And make you get your legs a little bit higher.
Okay.
So you're gonna start in your lunge. You're gonna get your arms ready to go. Hands are gonna tilt and you're gonna try and kick right over top of the box.
Okay.
Awesome.
And how about the landing? How should we be landing the cartwheels?
So we want to start our cartwheels in lunge and we want to end our cartwheels in lunge.
Okay, let's try again.
Yes,
kind of
exactly.
like that.
That was great.
Okay, let's try it on the floor. Okay, I got to try to keep up with Mason and Jules, so we're going to do some cartwheels and see how many we can do. Okay, ready?
Okay, Leighanne is going to give a back handspring a go with the help of Coach Stacy and some equipment that is good for learners.
Yeah, because this is something I haven't done in a long time. So Stacy, tell us about the boulder.
So this is just going to help you get into the right shape for the beginning of your back handspring, and then your legs will be able to come down afterwards.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Okay, so you're going to start arms up. You're going to bend your knees a little bit so that you can jump backwards. Your shoulders are going to land here.
All right, let's try it out.
Oh, nice.
Okay, another discipline is the bars, and we are going to learn the basics. Stacy, what are we going to learn today?
All right, so we're just going to try a tuck hang. So knees are going to go up into our belly as we hold on to the bar. And then we're just going to try a simple drop into the pit. So you're going to do a couple of swings. Very nice.
And then just tuck?
Yep.
Ah!
Perfect.
Yay.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and give this a go, Leighanne and Coach Stacy, but we've seen how well this has gone so far.
You got this, Ash. You can do
this.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, and then just knees up and drop.
Knees up and drop. You got it.
Yeah. So fun going into the pit.
Where can people find out more on how to do gymnastics?
All right, well, all of our information is on our website at www.kwgymnastics.ca. You can learn about our programs here at 805 Victoria Street and also about our programs at our second location at 25 First Street.
Love that there's something for everyone, kids, adults. It's really just a fun playground to be here. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thanks for coming.
Amazing. Ash and Leighanne, thank you so much. But I've got to admit, falling into that pit of foam squares looks like the most fun part in all that. We'll have more after this break, but first, celebrate Easter at Uptown Waterloo's Egg Hunt. You can support some uptown businesses and have some fun. Find a map at the corner of King and William on Saturday morning. It all starts at 11 a.m. Back in a moment.
Explosive rhythm, percussion, dance, theater, comedy, and more. CTV Kitchener is giving you the chance to experience the global phenomenon Stomp live at Center in the Square on April 17th. Enter now for your chance to win tickets at ctvkitchener.ca.
final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. More than 450 workers at the Canada Revenue Agency got notices this week that their jobs may be at risk. The Union of Taxation Employees said the government notified employees in 4 branches that their positions have been identified as affected. The CRA's 2026 to 2027 department plan shows the agency budget being trimmed by $1.2 billion over 3 years. And the federal government now says passport fees will be refunded if they take more than 30 days to process. That policy, which was announced earlier this week, takes effect today. The clock will start when a complete application is received and when the passport is printed and verified. Mailing time is not included, and we should note this guarantee does not apply in all cases, including some administrative services or urgent applications. The federal government's Buy Canadian policy has been flagged in a U.S. government report as a significant barrier to American exports. The Buy Canadian procurement policy was put in place to ensure Canadian bids are prioritized in government contracts worth $25 million or more. The new report by the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative also identified several other so-called trade irritants between Canada and the U.S. Just days after a rollover crash and DUI arrest, golf legend Tiger Woods says he's taking a break from the sport. Woods wrote on social media that he is, quote, stepping away for a period of time to focus on his health. Woods pleaded not guilty after he crashed his SUV into a trailer in Florida last week. U.S. President Trump praised the decision by Woods today in an interview with Reuters, saying he's going to end up being terrific. The local sheriff's office said Woods had bloodshot eyes and opioid pills on him at the scene of the accident. And today marks the 50th anniversary of Apple. To mark the milestone, the tech giant's website has been updated with a special animated video. The video is on Apple's homepage. It features a sketch animation of items like the original Mac and iPhone, to name a few. Apple was founded on April 1st, 1976 by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. The two friends signed a 2-page partnership agreement that created Apple Computer Company, and now half a century later, it is worth nearly $4 trillion. That's going to do it for us. I will be back in a half hour with more local news. First, over to Sandy Ronaldo and the CTV National News team. We'll see you in a bit.